In today's society, it's very rare to know two people who are completely and utterly devoted to each other and their families. My grandparents were two of these rare people. From the time they first met each other, they fell completely in love. When my grandfather Andrew volunteered for the Army during World War II, he insisted that he and my grandmother get married before he left, and so they did. Upon returning home successfully from the war, he went on to build my grandmother a house and raise two boys and three girls with her. After both retired from their separate jobs, they kept working constantly on their farm, believing in the old saying that if you have something to work for, you live longer. Side by side, they lived, loved, and raised a family who loved them just as much. You can believe it when I say that their loss was almost unbearable for everyone who knew them. After several years of surgeries and many illnesses, Andrew Jackson's heart finally gave out early on an October morning in 2007. He was a hard hit to all who knew him and still is today. Many of you have probably heard the old saying that loved ones follow each other closely, even to death. This is true of my grandparents. Close to a year following my grandfather's death, my grandmother fell and broke her hip. In the weeks that followed her recovery, she had a stroke which took her life and she was reunited with her husband. They both lived great lives. They loved, laughed, and lived as best they knew how. Whenever I feel sad about losing them, I remember the good times and the wonderful lives of two wonderful people. In loving memory of Andrew and Irene Dotson.